Previously on Ed's Canadian Odyssey, I decided to take it easy and film only what would be necessary to come up with a somewhat cinematic montage. On today's episode of Ed's Canadian Odyssey, we're reaching the final destination of our trip and one of Canada's #1 summer vacation spot, Tofino. There, we'll walk around town before taming our very own inflatable dolphin, after which we'll visit Cathedral Grove, a park where trees grow to weirdly abnormal heights. To sum it up, we'll be taking the ferry in Nanaimo to finally head back home. Hi there guys, welcome back to Ed's Canadian Odyssey. I have the honor to announce to you guys that we have done it. We've completed this road trip of 5,000 kilometers to go, and then I have another 5,000 kilometers to come back. But whatever, we're here in Tofino, BC, and we're gonna go explore the city a little bit. And I've heard that it is a great city for surfing, so let's go and see that for ourselves. Situated at the western end of the Trans-Canada Highway, Tofino is somewhat secluded. Its permanent residential population consists of only 2,000 people, but grows up to 4 times the size in its peak season. Hikers, campers, whale watchers, and mainly surfers, like a whole lot of them, come to town in summer to escape the bustling cities. So there's actually somewhat of a public market here. Let's go and see, let's go and see it. Let's go. Here you'll find local shops and restaurants, which provides a refreshing small town vibe to the place. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's actually called the Tofino Floatum Garden, and it's statues and art things made with debris that were in the sea. So people collected them and then they put them back together to create some kind of art in the city. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Right now we are at Cox Bay, which is the best beach in town here in Tofino, British Columbia. And what most people like to do here is surfing. But in my opinion, that's pretty pathetic. What I've come here to do is Dolphinback Riding.
Let's go ride some waves.
Oh my God. The nearest, thus most convenient beach in town is called Cox Bay. The place is even said to be the best beach in Canada in terms of surfing. Once you get there, you'll understand why. A 1.5 kilometer long soft sand beach with astounding scenery and continuous waves. It hardly gets better than that. But enough about surfing. Today we're here to do something much more exciting. Dolphinback Riding.
3, 2, 1, whoa!
I'm gonna take his face on. But I did!
I just saw that I lost my sunglasses somewhere on the beach. After finally reaching our endpoint, it was time to slowly but surely head back home. To do so, we'll need to catch a ferry once again in order to get back to mainland British Columbia. But first, here's a little geography lesson. You might have heard of water currents. These currents make our oceans flow in one direction or another. Depending on the temperature of these currents, also called streams, the climate of the landmasses affected by those streams will vary. In the case of the western coast of Canada, it is a hot stream coming straight from Japan that hits our shoreline, which produces temperate climate with all year round heavy rainfall, which leads to our next topic, the Canadian Rainforest. Hi guys, so right now I am at Cathedral Grove here on Vancouver Island, which is a park with some of the biggest trees in the world. Like the one behind me, this one right here. It is so huge, so gigantic. These trees can have up to, I think, 600 years old. That's crazy. The only thing that is sad right now is that the park is closed. So I'm not technically allowed to go there. The parking is closed. They put up some fences and stuff, but I'm gonna try and go see if I can film some stuff nearby.
The Canadian Rainforest is listed as a temperate rainforest. In fact, 25% of the world's concentration of temperate rainforest lies right here in British Columbia.
Shoes are wet. Okay, let's just cross here. The shoes are wet. Those shoes are so wet.
In this majestic environment, you'll see gigantic trees covered in moss from top to bottom, huge ferns the size of a man, and mesmerizing lush green vegetation wherever you lay an eye. From the moment I stepped foot in this natural paradise, I was astounded by how incredibly beautiful it was. To this day, it is the most impressive forest I've ever been to.
The most lush jungle I've seen, like green with all that moss everywhere, because it's a rainforest. Basically, it's one of the only tempered rainforest in the world, because usually the rainforests are in South America or in Eastern Asia, and it's all places that are really hot, really humid. And here it's tempered because in the winter it's more like cold, and in the summer it's more hot. So it's one of the few rainforests with tempered climate. So it's yeah, very impressive. I'm not kidding, this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my whole life. I cannot be more happy of my choice to come here. I was at that point to not come, and I made the right choice. Oh my god. This is seriously, I think it's the most beautiful place I've ever visited.
Following this remarkable moment, I was in a bit of a hurry to catch the ferry in Nanaimo. It was 8:14 p.m. and the boat would leave at 9:55 p.m. Being still an hour away from Nanaimo, I rushed to the car and drove as fast as I could to get there in time.
Wet shoes. Hey guys, we are in Departure Bay in Nanaimo on Vancouver Island, and yeah, I'm taking the ferry to go back to British Columbia mainland, and so this is where Ed's Canadian Odyssey will officially finish. So thanks a lot for watching. Oof, I'm so emotional saying this because it's been a long journey and there have been highs, lows, everything. It's been an awesome adventure. The longest on this channel ever, actually. And so yeah, thank you for following me on this great adventure, and I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll go grab a coffee quickly at Starbucks before it closes. Anyways, bye-bye. The guy says bye as well. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Finally, the ferry arrived and we sailed happily onto the sunset.
Finally, I'm done with Ed's Canadian Odyssey. What do you want, Sans? What do you mean?